Hey everyone, I've decided that I want to use up some of my washi tape to create some cards. So I have some of my standard A2 white card bases. These are 5.5 by 4.25. I've got a mixed bag here of washi tapes, and I do have more off camera. I've got about 40 to 50 in total. I'm going to use one of the ones that I think is a little bit more of a whimsical design rather than a solid color. And I'm going to partner this up with the More Party Animals stamp set from Avery, Elle. And I'm going to use the butterfly in particular. I have a stamp set here called Tiny Words Encouragement, and I'm going to just use the You're Amazing, and I'm going to be using my Misty today. So you could do these cards just with some plain card bases, any washi tape, any stamp set at all, and then just a sentiment. Very simple. I normally avoid lots of white space. This card's gonna have lots of white space, so we will see how we go. But you definitely don't need to have a Misty. You could just use a stamping block to stamp your sentiment. And to me, these are 5-minute cards. Let's see how we go. Okay, so for these cards, I'm going to put the washi along the long side of the card. This washi tape is absolutely gorgeous. I got it online in a pack of 3, and I'm literally just going to run it across the card, and then it's quite thin so I can tear it. And then I'm going to move on and do a bunch of cards, of course. Because I'm not layering any paper on top, I've literally just trimmed that at the edge rather than rolling it under. That means that there won't be anything visible on the inside and the card stays nice and clean. I've already die cut and coloured all of my butterflies, and you can see I've got a pink one here that I'm using as an example. I've got my card base and I've laid out the You're Amazing, so that's ready to stamp on my Misty. And I'm just fussing around trying to figure out where to put the tail from the butterfly. I keep putting the stamp underneath and the butterfly on top, just trying to figure out the right placement. It was a little tricky, so I had a few goes at it. When I was confident that I had it lined up well, I used my Onyx Black VersaFine ink pad and I stamped the tail and the sentiment at the same time. I find that when I'm doing really precision stamping and I want something to be pretty consistent and I'm doing a bundle of cards in bulk, that using the Misty is perfect. So I'm stamping in a different spot now so that the placement of the butterfly is a little bit different. Once I've done that, I'll just confirm which one I think looks the best. And then once I've done that, I will run through and stamp all the rest of the cards. Okay, so I did a little bit of experimenting with where to put the swirl, and I was originally trying to not have it overlap the tape quite so much, but I do think having the butterfly closer to the sentiment is good. Because I haven't lined up all of the washi tape in exactly the same spot, it will be higher and lower from the edge of the washi tape depending on the card itself. And all of these have been coloured in with Copic markers. This one still looks pretty cool, and you can see I've got the different washi tapes here, but they're from the same series. I'm going to continue to do more of them with the hexagons, and I'm going to stamp out the sentiment and the swirl with one stamp of my Misty. You could easily do this freehand. The butterfly does not have to be in the same place. You could put any kind of die cut or embellishment. I went through and I used all of that washi tape on card bases, and I think I've got 25 or 26 in total. That used up an entire roll. In the meantime, I've prepared all of these balloon butterflies, and now all I need to do is attach them to these cards and we're done. So I'm just using my liquid glue here to attach the butterflies. I put liquid glue onto a bunch of the butterflies at once and then just run through and add them to the cards, and then I do the next phase. I have not included the Copic colouring in this video for the butterflies. Is that something that you're interested in seeing? Let me know in the comments below if you find that helpful or not. I'm never quite sure if people are interested in seeing that process or would prefer a faster video, so let me know your thoughts. So in the end, I used one roll of washi tape to create 28 butterfly cards. Colouring in the butterflies did take some time, and I love doing multiple cards at once, so for me, this was really fun. But if you don't, again, you could just colour in one and use a piece of washi and a simple embellishment, and then just create a really cute card. I've put some links here to some other videos that I think you might enjoy. Have a great day.